What's up, good people? This is a story time, actually an update to the previous story time that I posted a little bit earlier if you want all of the details. So I ventured out, took a trip to Blacklit Bookstore, which is a black-owned, female-owned bookstore out in Dallas, Texas, because I needed to get an update. Just based on the responses to my previous video, the majority of the people said, you need to go in person, check it out. When I got there, she was there. I did call first to make sure they was open because it was Good Friday. When I got there, she was there. She did not recognize me, which I was not surprised. So I decided to browse the store. All this beautiful black art on the walls, all these books by black authors, all these gorgeous black faces. But what I did not see was my products displayed anywhere. Back in October, I joined her retail vendor program, paid the fee, signed the contract, and what was supposed to happen is my products would be displayed in her store, and I would also receive weekly advertisement on her Instagram, her social media platform, which I never saw. 4 months of absolutely no communication, so I was there that day to get an update on what was going on. Once I did not see my products, I walked up to her very politely, very professionally. Hi, my name is Terry. Introduce myself. I'm part of your retail vendor program. I haven't received any response to my communications, and I would like an update. It was obvious that she didn't completely understand what I said because she proceeded as if I wanted to join the program. So I did have to clarify, no, I'm already in your program, signed the contracts and my products. Haven't heard anything, no response to any email, phone calls, letters, and I would like to know what's going on, especially where are my products? So she, at this time, is dealing with a customer. She is dealing with somebody that is helping set up an event that's going to be there, I'm assuming later that evening, but she does not address me except to ask, what was the name of my business? What did my products look like? I give her that information. She goes away, she comes back to the counter, she pulls out her laptop and she's just, click-clacking away. Still no real acknowledgement or telling me what she's doing, what's going on. She shows me the laptop. Well, I see on the laptop, it's some type of sales report. And she's like, oh, we did sell 3 bottles. That's a surprise to me. I had no idea. Never received any sales report as I was promised in the contract. So I had no idea any of my products had been sold. She then proceeds to tell me, well, since you did not sell 10 of your products, we are discontinuing from the retail vendor program. And at that point, I'm like, she really doesn't understand why I'm here. I'm not here to continue the retail vendor program. I'm here to get an update on why I never got any response to any of my communications. I didn't even know you had sold any of my products. So to tell me, oh, you didn't sell 10, so we don't even want you in the program anymore, to me was just ridiculous for that moment. But I didn't say anything because I was trying to keep things peaceful. That was my goal, just to keep things peaceful. So she counts how many were sold, count how many she still has left. I verified that. And I think she thought I was just going to walk away, but ma'am, you sold it. Where's my money? And why do I have to ask you for that? Where's my money? So she tells me how much, she owes me, asked me whether or not I was in their Square program. I'm like, no, I'm not, because I haven't heard anything for you. That was never set up. She asked me about PayPal, of course. So I'm going to stand here at this counter and I'm going to send you a PayPal invoice because I don't want to have to continue waiting for you to respond to me. But in this moment, as I'm standing there and she's dealing with customers and everything else that's going on in the store, she never acknowledged the issue. An explanation, an apology, something to acknowledge the fact that I've been contacting you for 4 months with absolutely no response, which to me is just so unprofessional and not the way that you treat other small business owners when you have set up this platform for a retail vendor program. So in that moment, as I'm standing at the counter waiting for some type of acknowledgement, I do remember that I also did send in samples to be included in her subscription box. She has a subscription service that does a book and other items from other small businesses, and I sent in samples for that as well, which she can't locate, and all she does is take down, what they look like. So I'm not optimistic that she's going to find my samples or even let me know if she finds my samples. I feel like that's something else I'm going to have to chase her for. And I don't even know if I have the energy to do that because I really was going off of her energy, her response, and she was very, to me, dismissive, nonchalant, like it was just a typical business deal when I should not have to come directly to you to get a response about this program, about why you didn't follow the terms of the contract that we both signed. But I let it go because it had been a peaceful interaction. I didn't want to be that one to be acting crazy in this store out in Dallas County. So I let it go. She paid the invoice, so I did get paid. I did get my products back, so I just decided to let it go. But I did decide that I needed to let people know what happened, that this is not a program that at this current state anybody should participate in until it comes with a level of customer service, mutual respect, communication, transparency, all things that are needed to be successful in small business. So I'm really disappointed that this didn't work out the way I wanted it to because I saw this as a really successful collab. I am even more disappointed that I was, treated like this from another fellow woman, small business owner. So, as with anything in business, you just have to figure out what the lesson is to learn and continue to move forward. Not even sure what the lesson is in this because I thought I did a pretty good job vetting this program before I joined, but that's what it is. But I will say that I'm proud of myself and how I handle it. It did take me longer to go out to that store than it should have because I went directly to, I'm just going to file a small claims lawsuit because I felt like she was playing with my intelligence. You're playing with my money, with my business, with my products. And any business owner would take offense to that, but it's business. So I wanted to directly just go to the courts and file a small claims lawsuit, but I didn't. I decided to go ahead and go in person. So I am proud of myself that I was able to handle it peacefully. Nothing was left. Nothing was said out of turn. So I'll figure out the lesson later, but I'm proud of myself and I'm going to take it and roll with it. So to all my small business owners out there, good luck. Deuces.